What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about ZANO today at the request of OMT. OMT, we're doing this for you. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Let's get into it. We'll do just a little bit of a quick analysis on this, right? ZANO on MEXC here. Is it better on MEXC or better on Gate? Oh, okay. CoinX has more historical data, so we'll use that. MEXC definitely has more volume, right? These readings of volume might not be as accurate, but still, more historical data might be better. We take a low, we go to the high, pulled back to your 382, strong move, nice, of course, that's why you're moving up, of course. High, I mean, that's not why you're moving up, but it makes sense that you're moving up. High to low, hit the 1272, nice phase of consolidation right between the 1272 and the 100. That's a very strong move. It's perfectly, it makes perfect sense that you'd move right up to your 1618. You're at $7.22.222 right now. I definitely think you're going to see $7.93. You might even make a straight shot all the way up to your $10 to $11 area, something around the 1886 and the 200 zone. You could go beyond that, of course, but I think it's good to keep level-headed, right? You do have bearish divergence presenting itself right now. It's not confirmed until you have a red day, so just don't, or a red week. So try not to close any red weeks until you get this RSI up a little bit above this and you negate that bearish divergence. But time will tell. We'll see how it goes. 793, you're at 722 right now, so 793, you're definitely good for that. Daily RSI looking strong as well, looking very strong. Man, I don't know. I wouldn't think that you stop here, but you really could. 793 is something to be considered, but I do think you're going to move up to that $10 zone. That's kind of my expectation. I think you will. I've been seeing that 1886 being thrown around here or there. $10.09 makes sense to me, right? But time will tell. Let's see if it makes sense out of this from a high to a low. There's nothing really there, actually, and this 1618 is pretty close to that 1618. I don't know. There's nothing really there. Hard to say. The 3618 is all the way up there at the 2272. Maybe move just right up to $14, $14.50. Who knows? But I am expecting that you move up. I'm definitely expecting that you continue to move up from here. 4-hour basis. Looking bullish as well. Very bullish on the 4-hour, man. On the RSI, at least. I want to look at MEXC since we're looking at the shorter term stuff. The volume's fine. Yeah, I think the volume's fine. Let's look at the 1-hour. I want to say you're going to move up. If you move down, if I'm wrong, if you don't move up immediately, then maybe you could stand to move a little bit lower. Come on now. Low to high. You know, maybe move down to about $6.20, $6.17, somewhere around there. But that would be like the lowest that I would expect you to move if you were to move down. I don't think you will, because you consolidated so much around the zone already whenever you moved up. I don't think you need to pull back here, but you could. It's common enough. That would give you kind of a higher low in succession with these lows here, somewhat, you know. You're at 718 now, so move down like about $1. That's not ideal, but it wouldn't be soul crushing. You'd still be fine, and I think ZANO definitely does have higher price targets in mind. When it comes to how high this thing can actually go, you know, that's kind of a hard question to answer because it is so new. If we look at ZANO, what is it? ZANO. And I do like ZANO, you guys. I remember, right? Wasn't it worth like $5 million when we started talking about it? It was very early on whenever we started talking about it, and I would have bought it, man. Who cares? Who cares about the I would haves? But like, it was on CoinX. It wasn't on any American exchanges. That's my excuse. I should have bought it. Could have, would have, should have. But don't let that stop you, right? Even if it was down here and now it's up here, being at a $103 million market cap, it definitely has a lot of room to grow. I could see this thing hitting billions of dollars by the end of the cycle, like literally even tens of billions of dollars by the end of the cycle, right? To put that in perspective, 103 million to hit 1 billion would be about a 10x. To hit 10 billion would be about 100x. If it could hit tens of billions, you're looking at hundreds of x's by the end of this cycle. This thing is a very, I think, bullish endeavor of a project. It might not have caught the attention or gained grounds as far as like the overall space goes, but it's, I think this thing is something special, and it could be a very big crypto, maybe if not this cycle, in the future, right? I definitely think as far as like peer-to-peer cash, as far as what crypto aims to be, this is a perfect example of that, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look into it. That's all I got to say really on that matter. But again, from this high to this low here, anything from 793 to 1428, I'm expecting right in the middle there, $10.09. I got nothing else I'm going to say. So with that, I leave you. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. We'll see how high this birdie can fly, whether it's moving up immediately now or it takes a break here and then it moves up sometime next week or the week after. I have no doubt it's going to move higher, right? And just because these are the targets that I'm calling for in the very immediate term does not mean that that's where I think it's going to be by the end of the year, by the end of the cycle. We've got a lot higher price predictions in mind, right? Like this thing's probably going to be worth over 100, if not hundreds of dollars by the end of this cycle. It's worth 722 now. So that's all I got. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.